but I'm gonna get you high today.
Yeah. Talk to him.
I do everything, and like my biggest skill set is that even though I have ADHD, I somehow manage to make sure I remember to do most of it, at least in a timely manner. Like,
Follow through and finish.
Yeah.
Start what you finish.
Yeah, which is hard, and I'm unmedicated, so like.
Oh, I got hard ADHD. Honestly, I can't complete a task until like he's had to be like, you need to smoke.
Yeah, see, and I can't do the weed, and I'm not gonna do meth, which is what Adderall is. So I just compartmentalize everything until I need a couple. I'll take like a month off.
I ain't balling enough for Adderall yet.
You don't have insurance?
No.
Are you poor?
Yes.
Go get
Yes, I am
on
poor.
OHP.
Actually, so I just became poor.
So go get on OHP right now. They'll give it to you right now.
Oh shit, bet.
Like right now, tomorrow, like Monday morning.
No, like literally dead ass. Okay, so I technically I have to wait another week. So I'm separated from the job that I'm currently at because I just can't medically keep up with it.
Yeah.
And so when I had it, I couldn't apply for it because I was making too much. But also their insurance was ass.
Yeah, and expensive.
So, so I was like, honestly, and this is probably the first year and a half span I haven't had insurance. So this is probably like the first time I'm like, fuck, bro, this is weird.
Yeah. No, literally go on Monday, sign up for OHP, and then they'll give you a doctor immediately. It doesn't even take a month to get all the way fully done with that shit.
Okay, bet.
And I say that as I'm on governmental housing and I'm on all the shit, all the help you can get, I'm on it.
Bet. Hey, I don't know nobody who know the systems.
Well, so I was married for 6 years to somebody in the Army, but before that I was poor. And so I was on it then. And then obviously with the divorce, now I'm a single mom. Now I'm extra fucking poor. And I got to think about a fucking thing that has to be fed every day. So I just make sure the government is helping me as much as possible. So I don't have to put my baby daddy on child support and deal with him. And so I know all the systems now. So, if you really need help, like I will go with you.
Hey, buddy, shout out to those systems for you because those systems save your wallet. But as I continue to roll this joint, go ahead and
that
introduce yourself.
That is not a joint, nigga. Oh, are we rolling? And I'm talking about being poor?
Yeah,
I am not poor.
See, that's the best part about this show is that we don't have an official start. We just start right from the
I am rich.
Like, well, he's real good
rich.
He's real good at catching you at like the best moments. I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch.
5 minutes?
Yeah, it's
that is out of pocket. Oh my God, that is not cool.
Maybe
you are supposed to tell people that you're what the fuck.
That's the best part. Why do you think people love this show? Why do you think it's a good vibe? You gonna orchestrate this shit?
These niggas flash recorded me, and that's not a joint, by the way. That is way more weed than you can legally qualify as a joint.
What are you talking about? Have you never seen? Oh, you haven't seen my joints yet.
I don't smoke weed, so that just looks. That's like not
this
a joint.
This is like a regular pile
that's like
of
an
weed.
Extendo.
No, fit into this.
It's pink. I like that.
Yeah, I roll pink papers.
It's my favorite color.
Pink bong.
Yeah, this is cute. Wait, is this? You can smoke this? No. This is stuffy.
Nah, that was a gift from my lady.
Yeah, fuck ice.
Matter of fact,
yeah, fuck ice. Yeah.
All around.
Mm-hmm.
What's good, stoners? Welcome to another episode of Session with Kage. I am your host, Kage, and I am joined today with a wonderful musician, artist, and all-around content creator, Mauri Haze. What's good?
So, listen, I thought your name was Kage.
Everyone thinks my name is Kage because they don't want it's an anime thing.
Yeah.
Like,
once you said Kage, it like clicked for me like that. My name is Mauri.
Ha, I know Mauri's. So I read that as.
Yeah, it's spelled weird because of the U, but my name, okay, this is like real Mauri lore. My name is Marisa. My dad's name is Maurice. He ain't shit for that. So
that's
I'm
crazy.
Marisa.
He said Maurice.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work.
You said we having a girl? Okay, just add A. That's great. What?
Yeah, literally Marisa. He ain't
that's
shit.
That's worse than my granddad. Damn, that's crazy.
I went to school, like elementary school, with a bitch named Steviana. Fuck that bitch, by the way. She was a bully. Her dad's name was Steve and her mom's name was Anna, and she's from Portland. And if she sees this, she's gonna comment. Oh God, that was her name. But fuck you, bitch, because you bullied me, and I remember you. So eat my ass.
No. We got Steviana. Front and center, please. What the fuck is your name?
Oh, this is
Stevie. You're basically stevia. You're fake sugar.
Yeah.
This fake sweet ass bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
She cut my ponytail off.
Oh yeah, no, you deserve every word of insult you get into. You cutting ponytails.
Yeah. Yeah, raggedy bitch. I be holding grudges. Like any nigga that bullied me in elementary school that tries to slide in my DMs, I'm immediately embarrassing. Fuck you, bitch. Go die. I don't even give a
I'm not
fuck.
gonna hold you. I love that shit. Like I live for watching, cause like I like to have a lot of like women as friends, cause like I like to see insight on like what be going on in y'all worlds. On like the other half of how niggas be interacting.
Yeah.
Cause like, going this long and having guy friends and hearing their half of the story, one, it's boring.
Yep.
It's the same.
Yep.
No details.
And they always like, I
And
was
they-
fucking that bitch,
and they
and she was
skipping-
giving me money and let me drive her car.
Bro, they pose it in a way I'm like, I don't feel like that's what happened in that.
That's
Like,
not what happened.
you got to A, B, and somewhere now we're at E,
Yeah,
and, E and J.
it's not making sense.
Okay.
They're
but
not
then-
detail oriented at all.
Nah.
I have 10 brothers and I'm the only girl. So actually I like process a lot like a man
I'm sorry.
and behave a lot like a man, but I still tell stories like a girl. So you get like the parts that the boys say that are funny, but like with the details of a girl.
Okay. Nah, we rock with that. Cause like I love hearing. Look, men. A lot of y'all niggas truly ain't shit.
At all.
And actually, I was actually listening. I was listening to your music today. I need to know who "Couldn't Be Me" is about.
Oh, I got a story.
It feels like there was like this wasn't just like I'm a bad bitch or I'm that bitch type of song. This like sound like
It was a diss song.
yeah.
You can hear the like if you listen really
can hear
closely to the ad
attitude in it.
libs. I'm like broke ass, bitch ass nigga. You need your inhaler, bitch. Sleeping on the floor, ass nigga. Like so, basically, I was on Tinder and I met this tall, 6'6", dark skinned man with the dreadlocks from Michigan.
He caught you. He got you.
Okay, so we met. Like he was here. He's an engineer. Like good job. I'm like, oh shit, a bitch got her
They're
one.
all engineers.
Okay, I'm like,
every
yes.
nigga on Tinder.
Wait,
is
not
an
a music engineer, like a white people engineer. Like he engineering.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I know. No,
make sure.
I mean
Yeah.
that they all have great.
Yeah.
Somehow every nigga on Tinder has a great job.
Yeah, great jobs. Okay, so boom, I'm like, yeah, I got me one. And we're like, it's like, we're months in, bro. I mean, he's flying me out. He's flying here. We're visiting, yada, yada, yada. It's great. And then one day, his baby mother messages me, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
He's been cheating on you with me. And bitch, he said this, and this. And I'm just like, and he's like, basically like, oh, well, you know, I did tell you that like, I thought about like open relationships
Saying
before.
I did tell you to anything is not when
No.
nigga does something. It probably means you're definitely in the wrong.
He's a liar. So then he was like, well, I did tell you I had thought about open relationships before and you didn't say anything. So I just thought that was cool. I said an open relationship implies that we're both aware. Like you're just a liar, basically. And so then, this is like crazy. Nobody knows this. This part is crazy. I was pregnant at the same time his baby mom was pregnant and had no idea. So the bitch tells me I'm pregnant, da 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 da. Something in me goes, maybe just take a pregnancy test. So I take a pregnancy test and thank God, bro, I didn't have to get an abortion or anything. I went to Planned Parenthood to get an abortion. And the doctor is all, this baby is like not growing. Like this baby is dead already. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
shit.
bet. the good universe knew what the fuck to do for me.
Ooh-wee.
But the whole time I was with him, like, you know, he just was, you know, basically just like, it's basically she was like, my nigga's the best nigga ever and I'm going to keep him. And I'm like, but he's been cheating on you. And bitch, that could never be me. That could never be me. And so I wrote the diss song, like really the same day that I went to the doctors and they gave me the medicine. I hit up Carlos. I'm like, I got some shit to say.
I got some shit to say.
And yeah, you that nigga to these bitches, just a nigga to me.
That line, honestly, that line was kind of hard.
Thank you.
I think that was what caught me on that one.
Thank you. You know, this project is, I've been trying to make music like off and on my whole life, but my family really discouraged me. Like they always would be like, bitch, you suck. So
Really?
so I mostly just did spoken word and poetry and like, you know, perform my poems. I would even sometimes record my poems, like Crucify Me as a poem.
I was gonna say what is the one about Portlandia?
Yeah, that I actually during like the initial Black Lives Matter protest, I was
Okay.
performing that. So that's
That's
why
crazy. That one's really like and I don't know. There was a weird comparison or weird like
contrast.
not that when I heard it the notes are like where it like brought my brain was to Kawaii days of Donald Glover
Okay,
when he had
big inspiration for me.
oh well I'd be nailing that
Yeah.
shit. Because in the way that you spoke about it and like it's the tone and the pattern that you took when speaking about it it was very calm and very calm and like but also light, and the way he did his little speech, he has a speech in that album, and I thought that was really really cool, and like it sort of forced me to sit down and listen to it because it wasn't like giving me this message in a way that's like, in the anger that most of us kind of like convey it.
Yeah.
It gave it to us in a way that's like I'm sad.
Yeah,
Like,
I want you
like,
to hear what I'm saying because I mean this. That's actually like 10 years old, damn near.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much it still feel like it fits today, to be honest with you.
It just keeps happening. I mean, they're literally about to tear down. You know, Lloyd Center was like the first mall on the West Coast, and it was the biggest mall ever at one point. And they're about to tear it down to build apartments.
It'd be a different place where there's malls left and right. That's nuts to hear.
Yeah, Lloyd Center was one of the first indoor malls in America, and they're gonna tear it down to make high rises instead of investing in the infrastructure of our community. I mean, like, where are our children gonna have common spaces?
That like you can do so much with the mall too.
Yeah, and
I feel like they work because like I went there for the ice skating.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And like just seeing people in there for that, it's like okay, well this is a thing, and like you can turn malls into so much cool shit.
You can also just bring stores back. Like they got rid of the stores, but there's like, first of all, I feel like right now what it is like it's like an anime. Like there's a lot of small businesses. We have some cool ass shit in there, bro. Like I went for Christmas and got my friend's husband like a fucking bunch of fucking one piece. Like you can really, and like at the end of the day, the children is what I think about. They're closing the libraries. They're closing the malls. When we were kids, we had common places that we could go and hang out. And they talk about how our kids are chronically online and how our kids are like not having social interaction. They don't even know how to socially interact because they're on their phones so much. And it's like, yeah, because we're taking away the leisure spaces. Like they can't go. You can't hang out outside. That's loitering. You know,
it's crazy when people like when you say kids, like people think like, oh, well, my 15 and 12 range trying to like, but like I was just talking about little sister, like she just turned 20, 21, 22 this year.
Yeah.
And like to my eyes, that like to me those are real. Those are still
that's a
years.
kid.
Like
yeah.
those are some formative years, like growing up and like hanging with the homies, and
learning
really, like,
who
really
you
figuring
are.
out who
Yeah,
exactly. And like, and I talked to her. I was talking to her. She was like, yeah, like. She was complaining about all dudes. She was like, yeah, like dudes just don't know how to they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to socialize.
Don't know how to do shit.
And I was like, damn,
Don't know how
I was
to
like,
fuck.
for real?
Don't know how to love. Don't know how to do shit. Don't know how to communicate.
See, those are the ones that are forever. That's been since forever. That's not new. That's not new. See, but the socializing part we always had, I feel like.
Yeah,
That
I
one
just
we
think,
just lost recently.
I think like also like to note the death of common spaces. It has a lot to do with dating. Like most people's first thought, like when I think, let me go meet somebody, or even if I'm trying to like, listen, I ain't no fucking faking flogging ass bitch. If I'm trying to find somebody to fuck, my first thought is to go to the bar. These kids' first thought is to go on the internet to a person they have never seen before. They don't know if this is what they look like. They don't know shit, and they're gonna go meet them and link up with them. And Hobson has a song called "Sexy Cyber." The bitch dies in the motherfucking song, and that's all I think about every time I get on Tinder or anything. Like fuck,
I forgot Hobson existed.
Yeah, I might die in a fucking Denny's parking lot. I don't know, because you like.
I mean, not dead ass. I feel like like you get online and you start looking, like you start swiping and swiping. Like, oh, I like this girl, I like this girl. And it's like there's no real like. Yeah, because I remember having to grow up and like I had to muster up courage to go talk to a girl at the bar real quick. Or if I'm like, or like trying to learn like what are like the body language that was saying, come dance over here with
me.
Like that shit's gone.
They don't know. I mean, even like I have younger guys try to hit on me all the time. Like I'm 28. I'll be 29 in June. When I say younger guys, I mean like 25, 26.
Yeah.
These men are so motherfucking aggressive. Like, where is the suave? Like they're like, hey bitch, you think I'm fine? Is you finna be my ball? And I'm like, yo.
Did you guys really say that shit?
Yes. You some fine shit.
I thought that was a joke.
You some fine shit. You trying to be my ball?
I thought ball was an online joke.
No.
What the fuck?
Niggas are using that shit in real life.
I'm calling women balls.
Balls. Property. Like
I don't.
I've never heard that.
Real life shit. That's real life shit. Like, and I'm freshly on the market, right? I was married for 6 years.
Oh, so you're like you're in shell shock.
It's the trenches. I feel like it's World War III, bro. I don't even know. Like, it's really it's scary. Like,
oh shit.
Or niggas. I had a nigga like. He was probably old enough to know like some body language things. I told him on the street, I'm leaving work, but I'm in like a crusty ass sweatsuit. And I'm like, hey bro, I like your pants. Them is some Rockstar pants. Like those are cute. Yeah. I get into my car, close the door. I'm like texting at this point. He walks up to my window like, let me take you out to dinner tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, like this is the most forward someone has been in a respectable way in a long time. So cool, here's my number. The same night, he like, let me slide to your house right now. What happened to the dinner? What happened to the dinner?
He was halfway there.
So close, but no cigar.
I honestly, I somehow I do think that like YouTube is low key responsible for some of that shit. Because like I remember growing up, like I would have to like ignore like charisma. Like I can remember some of the titles like Charisma on Command.
Yeah.
And dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
And always be like some dude be like, well, you got to do this, this, and this, and say this, and then when you get home, now you can do this.
Don't respond for 3 days. So that she like, what the fuck?
And like it's crazy because like I grew up like I don't know if you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Of course.
You remember the Dennis Method?
No.
Good. Well, actually, no, not good. You should. It's a very important thing that guys remember all too well for all the wrong reasons. I think sometimes people forget that shows like that are satire and they depict people in ways like
people don't understand satire anymore.
You're kind of right. I think people forget that like the reason why they have this character on screen is because yes, they're real,
but they're
because you don't want to.
You're laughing at this guy.
So Dennis has a method on how he gets women.
Oh, you said dentist. I thought you said dentist.
Oh, yeah, no.
Explain it to the people, though.
So the dentist method, if you haven't watched this episode of Always Sunny, is basically you meet a girl. You get into her life, but then once you do, you start you orchestrate troubles. You orchestrate troubles. That means you can set someone up to get her robbed, knock on her door, do some weird shit. And you come in like a superhero.
Yep.
And now she's clung to you for whatever reasons, and now you have this weird control over her. That's the idea of the fucking Dennis method. It's a fucking supervillain's story.
But that's really how niggas are.
And it took me hitting 2021 and finding like for it to click like, oh, y'all really see like y'all mean this shit.
My homegirl's ex-boyfriend put a nail in her tire so that she would like they were on no contact. He put a nail in her tire so she would call him. And the nigga's stupid because she caught him on the Ring camera.
How? Like where? How?
I don't know.
I
don't want to rag on niggas the whole time though, because I do have 10 beautiful men in my life that I love. I have a single father who he did a shitty job, but he raised me. I love men, but y'all do need to tighten the fuck up. Just a little bit.
Talking about people. I like talking shit on people. I don't get to do it very often.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a girly thing. We're having girly time.
It's one of the moments. One of the moments. I love that shit.
I don't mind. I can talk shit about niggas all night. I just want the niggas to know I love them too.
Your music is very like very boisterous too. So I feel like it kind of invites that moment.
Yeah, but I'm that kind of like since I was a little girl, like kindergarten. Like I've had people be like, you need to shut the fuck up. Like you are so loud. You are so like you're taking up the entire room and you just need to stop. And I'm just like, bitch, I can't fucking help it. So it makes sense. And it's funny because this project is about to come out on the 18th, but I actually have one coming out like.
And this is going to be on, it's like,
with your trifling ass.
Yeah, with your trifling. I remember the trifling part because that's the part that got me.
My name is Trifling Ass Mauri because I'm a little trifling. So, like, if you look at my Instagram, my name is Mauri Haze, but like my sub name is Trifling Ass Mauri.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's coming out on the 18th, but I have another project coming out like very shortly after that. That's like way more alternative, but it's like I can't help but to yell at people and be like loud and like, yeah, I'm that bitch. So even in the alternative project where I tried to be like,
punk rock shit.
Yeah, but that's what I listen to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm a hip hop artist, but I like alternative music. I like rock music. I actually like country. I have a country project coming out.
That's crazy. So who's your inspiration artist that you like be listening to? That's like even though you can tell you're a melodic rapper, usually they all still listen to rap. It seems like with the stuff you have, it seems you listen to like more like a Cardi and like every now and then.
I like Cardi. Yeah. Okay, so I would say I love Cardi actually, but I would say I like Juice, I like Lil Peep, I like X.
Oh, shit,
Those are like modern people that I like, but I like Avril Lavigne. I like Kurt Cobain. Let's see. Listen, like as a kid, I really listened to everything. So look, I liked Avril Lavigne, but I also liked Lauryn Hill. And I liked Lil Wayne, but I also love Daughtry and Nickelback like bad. Sure. I like Buck Cherry. I really like oh fuck, why is their name escaping me? I've been looking for it the whole time I'm naming these other people, but they have that song like Flyleaf. I really like Flyleaf.
Okay.
Like, I can feel you all around me. She had throat cancer and Jesus cured her throat cancer. And then she went from a screamo satanic singer to a Jesus singer. And I don't really believe in Jesus, but if that works for her, fuck yeah.
Hey, shit. I feel it. Hey, whatever get her healed.
I
on me.
performed Tracy Chapman at a lot of my school talent shows. I like Miranda Lambert a lot. That's country. Kenny Chesney. The first time that I knew Black people could do country music was Big and Rich.
Really?
They have a song called Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And it's like a country.
I know that song.
Yeah, country hip hop fusion. Yeah.
Which is crazy because like
I don't like Shabuzi.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. if you're gonna make a country song, nigga, don't steal some other nigga's whole.
I mean, I do. I'm when you say honestly, when you say like, because I'm kind of new into accepting like, more country songs and country music, but some of the collabs like some artists have done.
I also don't consider that country.
Okay, well,
it's a hip hop song on a country. Yeah, you took the hip hop song and put it on a country beat.
But like, I kind of like that shit.
It's cool, but make your own hip hop song on the country beat.
Yeah,
Big and Rich did it. Like they,
I don't even know. So it was crazy. I don't even know what he's copying. If I'm
one, here comes to 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Oh shit! Wow.
One, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
I don't listen to cuss. I don't listen to cuss. I don't know how to hate him because I don't even listen to his music.
Yeah, one, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
That's wild.
Yeah, he stole the entire song.
He can't do that. He gotta just write his own.
Like that's insane. That's like taking 6 foot and putting it on a fucking country beat.
They do that already. YouTube is full of that.
It's ugly though, and like he got famous off of it. So
That's
crazy. Like, for example, like I did bring up Big and Rich, which is like the first time I ever heard hip hop country like fusion, and I was a child. They have a song called "Come to Your City," and like that shit is hard. It's like actually really fucking hard. Like if y'all don't listen to country, bro, I'm putting y'all on right now to some real cool shit. But like, you know, they made all those lyrics themselves. And I think if you're gonna like fuse a genre, like Lil Nas X did a great job fusing a genre. Like, you know, I mean, and they tried to really knock him and not give him his country credits, but that was a motherfucking country song.
Yeah, no,
nigga.
that
was a motherfucking, yeah, okay. So like,
I feel like as long as it has like there's like a
don't say nothing too crazy because the white people gonna get you about
as long as like a certain like twang, like a certain I want to say twang to it.
But I feel like the twang isn't what they look for. So like banjo, fiddle, like there's certain instruments. Yeah,
definitely. I think there's core instruments you should have
that they consider. If you don't have that, you can't even get the country award.
I'm usually tentative on any music category to say subject matter, only because I feel like there are always outliers. I mean, when you say subject matter within the genre.
No, wait, hold on. Let me tell you why that's incorrect.
Okay, no, I'm here.
Because you can cry to any genre. There's a song that you can cry to in any fucking genre.
I've cried to plenty of niggas spitting bars.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it comes down to like instruments for real and cadence. Because like I could write lyrics right now. Like I could write a lyric about being sad, like you broke my heart, you went too far, and now I'm alone in the dark. I can rap that, I can scream that, you broke my heart, you went too far. You know, like you can. So it's like it's not about subject matter because like you could be a rich nigga in any genre. You could be a broke nigga in any genre. You could be a struggling motherfucker in any genre, and you can always be a heartbroken bitch.
Okay, so for you, it's more like it's as simple as like the elements that make that genre.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm with that. I'm kind of with that.
Yeah,
because like I think that's what holds me back. Because I feel like people always gonna say, well, what are they talking about in the song?
I mean, unless you're talking about Shuck and Hay, like she thinks my tractor sexy.
No matter how you talk about Shuck and Hay, I'm putting that in country.
Yeah,
you can rap that bitch as a country song.
Well, actually, Ludacris has a song. What? Where he says, jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Jump down, turn around, pick a bale of hay. Oh, Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh, Lordy, pick a bale of hay. And it's like, obviously, like, that's an old Negro spiritual, but that's not a country song. That's a hip hop song. So, again, it can't be subject matter.
Yeah.
It can't be subject matter.
Nah, you're right. Damn. Okay, it can't.
And I feel like because I don't have that much music out, and the music that I have out is kind of boom bap, people probably wouldn't know how educated I am on music. But before I started putting my music out, like I told you guys, I've always wanted to be an artist. But I used to be like, I hate saying shit like this because it makes me sound like such a terrible, treacherous bitch. But I used to be in the studio with like some of everybody's favorite artists. And that's how I learned really a lot about music, is like being a young girl who is chasing, you know, certain things, and I'm in the studio, and
honestly, that's crazy because I think that's just a realistic take on like I think your story is like sort of evidence of where the landscape of hip hop has kind of gone to. People are like, oh, where are all these like women in hip hop coming from, and blah blah blah. I was like, y'all niggas really made them. Like y'all brought them to the studio. Y'all to listen to y'all shit. You've had women help y'all niggas on bars.
Yeah, literally.
And so I mean, actually, tell me a little bit about that, because like, you know, it seems like you do. I imagine you write for yourself.
Yeah,
like
I write all my own bars.
Before you got into like you're writing your own music and studio and stuff like that, like what got you to be like, okay, I have a pen for myself? Like, how'd you get there?
I actually have been writing like full form poetry since like the 2nd or 3rd grade. Since I knew how to write, even when I couldn't spell the words properly, I've always written. So
that's bold.
I wanted to publish a book like fresh out of high school. I got the E. Wesley Scholarship for writing. I'm like a writer for real, but my dad is a hating ass bitch. And so I was supposed to turn in like all my writing so I could get this college scholarship. And he threw, I mean, like second grade to the end of high school, like all of it. He threw it all away. And that like fueled something in me. Like, I'm never going to put shit on paper again. Now, I do write. I'm not a freestyler. You will not catch me freestyling. As much as I love the art of it, something in my brain always says, like, I'm not writing it out, so it's not going to come out correctly. I feel that. So I've always written. And poetry is, like, the, basis of music. And I wanted to rap and I wanted to sing. I always did, like, always. But like I said, my family, they would be like, you don't have no rhythm or you can't sing. So I just never.
Yo, that is the blackest insult I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You ain't got no rhythm.
Yeah, you got, and actually that's because I think it's a confidence issue and not a skill issue. But like I do struggle with rapping on beat. I have to use a reference track sometimes or like write to this, like listen to the beat 13 times before I rap on it.
No, actually, so it's great. You're not the first person I've heard say that before.
Yeah.
And like, there's people who I know who they rap really well. They make really good songs, or even just when it comes to freestyling, they're really, really good at it. And that was when they tell me that, I was like, what do you mean you can't be on beat?
It's a confidence thing. It's a confidence thing. Like, okay, so imagine, for me, it's like jump roping. Like you're double dutching. Imagine you're double dutching and you're waiting for the time to jump in. I cannot figure out for the life of me if it's safe to jump in.
That's an easy, understandable one for me because I can't.
You're trying to think of when to jump in. You're in and out. You're in and out, and you just can't find it. So
I'll
that's
never get in.
Yeah, that's it. So that's how it is for me. So like, if I don't feel confident enough, I'm not gonna jump in. So, but okay. So back to like, yeah. So basically, I just always wrote, and then one day I just was like, let me just at least record my poems. So that way, like, it's not just at these open mics, like people can listen to them if they want to.
Yeah, like there's some content out there.
And I went to Carlos. Carlos at the time was my like ex-boyfriend's best friend. So I went to Carlos and I'm like, hey, Carlos, I know this is very strange, but I need you to get me in the studio. And he gets me in the studio and we're trying to make the beat for Crucify Me, which is my first song that I ever actually like put out. Mm-hmm. And it's really just flowetry. Like it's still a poem. I'm still like saying it over the beat. But I'm like, yo, I love The Weeknd and I would really love to have like the Birds on this beat, like Birds by The Weeknd. I want that on the beat. So can we do that? And so we record that song and it's the first time that I record a poem that sounds like a song. And I'm like, well, I did that on beat. Like that sounds good. It's really slow, but like it sounds good. And from there I was like, fuck it. And I started writing and then I got married. So because I got married, I left Portland. I was gone for 6 years. And my husband was one of the people that were like, you're too loud. You're too, like, you're always.
He wasn't even letting you practice.
I was not recording. I was not modeling. And modeling is my first love. So it's like.
I was going to say, because like, I know you do a lot of other content. We'll get
I do everything.
Too.
But yeah. So I wasn't right. He basically told me, like, your job is to, like, be a stay-at-home mom. And so, like, yeah. I wasn't doing anything. And it was super fucking depressing. And so when my divorce got finalized and I felt like free, I felt like literally like a caged bird who got free. And the first thing I did when I got home was hit up Carlos because he was who I knew could record me. And it was still weird because he's still my ex-boyfriend's best friend. But I'm like, Carlos, you're the person I know. And Carlos ghosted me for 3 fucking months because he didn't want to be weird. Like he didn't want to make it a situation between him and his friend. And then finally I was like, look, bitch, you're not going to keep ignoring me. Like we're not going to do this. I live really close to you. Can we please fucking record? And I got in the studio and I just haven't stopped. And I've been just every single day, just like in the studio. Now I have a studio at my house. So.
Oh shit! Hey, them home studios is booming.
My home studio. Shout out to Carlos. Carlos is my manager now, guys. So that's a love story for the books.
Hey,
but
that's dope. That's dope.
He's my best friend.
Just so y'all know that. See, there are good reasons as to why bro code is stupid.
Yeah. Because like now, me and him are very like he's literally my best friend. Like.
That's fire.
He's my manager. He's my best friend. I help him with the content part. He helps me with the music part. And it's like a great business partnership, you know? But he invested in my studio. That motherfucking studio is nice. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a good studio. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I do. I just like, I just trying to make art. It doesn't even matter what it is. Like we were saying, I do. As long as I can make art, I'm like happy. Like if I can't, that's it. Like if I was in jail, I'll be colored all over the walls. I would learn how to draw.
Colored in jail. Okay. I mean, that'd be cool too. Cause even when I was looking at the page, I saw you said you model, you're a nail tech.
I do tooth gems.
Tooth gems. Okay,
yeah,
that's
so
fire.
you have beautiful teeth. If you want one, let me know.
All right, I might look into one. I might look into one day. I'm weird about jewelry. I'm not a big jewelry dude. Even my accessories all very minimal and like earthy.
It's tiny. You won't even feel it. It'll just be like bling on the camera, like a little.
We'll see. We'll see. Man, like what? So, like, what? Have you always just like wanted to get to music, or are you kind of like bouncing through different creative options to see like what your niche was really going to be?
I've always wanted to do everything.
Like that's not a bad
like,
option.
Since I was a little girl, like I learned how to use a camera. Probably at the same time I learned how to write, like second grade. My Uncle Grover, that's the one who just passed away. He taught me how to use a computer. I mean, he taught me how to use a camera. He taught me how to whistle. I can whistle full songs, like all the way through.
Taught me how to whistle.
Yeah. So since I was a little girl, I would just literally, people would be like, "Oh, well, who are you?" And I'd be like, "I'm Marissa Golden, and I'm gonna be famous." And I did commercials, like Skippy Squeeze commercials, like whatever. As a kid, like I've always just wanted everybody to know who the fuck I am. Like honestly, bro, the embodiment of like an attention whore. That's probably exactly what I am. Except for I'm not like, I don't want regular people's attention, bro. I want everybody to know me.
No, you want to leave a mark.
I want to be a household name. Like I want to be Michael Jackson.
Okay, no, that's lit though. I mean, I can always tell because like you definitely like have a lot of like cool shit. Even like I mean, shit, we didn't get to mention earlier, but you got a podcast out now.
Yeah.
Like that's really dope as fuck. So like how'd that come to be?
Okay, honestly, bro, I had a podcast for myself when I was living in Georgia called "What's the Horror 11," and I would interview. I would interview sex workers.
Okay.
I would
that's lit.
interview sex workers and rappers. I would ask the rappers about the sex workers. I'm asking the sex workers
That's
about the
fire,
rappers.
what?
I'm on the street asking niggas their craziest hoe stories. Like I'm really having fun with it, but my husband did not like it. So we shut the podcast down.
What the fuck?
And then I was talking to Tech over at Backrooms, franchise PDX. We love you, Bad Tech. I was talking to Tech, and he was telling me, like, I think I'm going to be starting a podcast soon with this dude named Spaz. And now the crazy thing is, I went to elementary school with Spaz. But I did not know who the fuck Spaz is because, bitch, I went to elementary school with you. We wasn't calling you that in elementary school type shit. So he posted, like, I need a co-host for my podcast. Hit me up. And I messaged him, and he was like, actually, this is perfect. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like, and then I met Spaz, and I'm like, hey, bitch, I think I know you. And he's like, oh, chill out with the bitch word. And I'm like, my bad. And I'm like, yeah, you went to SCI, you went to Jeff. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, me too. And I really, really, really love Spaz, but that nigga gets on my nerves. Like, when we're arguing on the pod, y'all, that is genuine. Like, we do not agree on shit. Like anything. So yeah, and
That's
got
dope. I love that. I love genuine disagreements on the podcast.
We've got some good chemistry. Like he thinks R. Kelly is not guilty, and
Excuse me?
I think Diddy wasn't that bad. So look, okay, Diddy was terrible, but if you
I
go
don't
to
even know which one to tackle first.
if you go to 32
you know
Diddy
what?
parties, you wanted to get
You know what?
diddled.
He wasn't there, or he's not here, so focus on your problem. Excuse me?
Okay, but listen. It's Diddy was terrible and he beat bitches and he was gay. Cool. We love gay people. We don't love gay people.
Those things are my problem.
We don't. Okay, but hear me out. If you're going to, like, not everybody that went to the Diddy parties wanted to get diddled, but I'm sorry. If you went to 32 Diddy parties, bro, you knew what the fuck you was going for and you liked it.
The people that he brought, that he hired, were hired to be at Diddy parties. We all want his guests to also be in the same trouble that nigga in too.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
then he also
Which is why
kicked that girl up and down the hallway.
He was beating her ass. Now that is wrong. And
and I'm sure that was the most comfortable time.
Yeah.
That was not time. Everybody in the thing.
Diddy is terrible.
Oh yeah, I remember one time he beat this.
Diddy
this girl
is
up.
terrible.
I remember another time.
He blew up Kid Cudi's
That's
car.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Who got beat up and down the hallway?
But Cassie. But listen.
It is Cassie. Not
But
Casey.
listen. But hear me out. Diddy is treacherous, but if you went to 32 Diddy parties, like
they're
just feel
just as treacherous.
R.
Yes.
Kelly is worse than P. Diddy because R. Kelly was dealing with children. That's all I'm saying.
I can agree with you there.
Like you're diddling children, not diddling a
agree with
grown
you
up
there.
who has you.
But is that really a good line to like draw?
Yes. As a
I mean,
mother with a child and a bitch who's been to celebrity parties, if I went to the celebrity party,
you're getting my question wrong.
You know?
I'm saying all these niggas is on the same side.
they're
of the
all
field.
terrible. Yeah, they are. But like, if I go to a party, put my phone in a bowl, and head to the back room and accept drugs,
You're gonna accept drugs from Diddy?
that's what they were doing. They went to the party, put their phone in the bowl, took the fucking drugs. They, you know.
I mean, Okay.
I've been to a celebrity party.
I was literally just gonna say, on its face, that sounds like just a celebrity party.
Exactly.
But everything else after, that's different.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like every time I've gone to a celebrity party, I knew in the back of my brain.
Were there multiple male men hired
In the back of my brain, I always thought this could turn into a very shitty situation. And so you have to be on your P's and Q's, you know? Like you're choosing to do that. And that's...
Wait, time out. Hold on. I realize the problem now. Your focus is on everyone else. Fuck everyone else. We're talking about Diddy.
Diddy's an evil piece of shit.
Okay, that's what we're getting at.
but I think out of all the things that he was, the thing is that people made Diddy parties the big deal. Like, they weren't the big deal. Like when you talk about Diddy, they talk about baby oil and
okay, I agree.
Yeah.
The Diddy parties weren't a big deal.
Yeah,
I think
him
Diddy
beating women and raping people
is celebrity culture.
Yeah, like you know,
everything else that he was on trial for.
Yes,
I think
that's the point that I'm making.
The problem.
Yes, but all we talk about, we infantilize the Diddy parties. Them motherfucking grown ass people knew they was going to the motherfucking diddly diddler party.
I think unfortunately, because mostly like dudes control a lot of that conversation, and like they're focusing on who Diddy is and his legacy. And
fuck his legacy.
No, I mean I'm gonna say all those things fall under his legacy.
To you men, fuck his legacy.
To them, all that stuff is legacy.
Yeah,
and like.
Well, then R. Kelly pissing on people is legacy.
To me, and I've come to learn at this young grown age that a lot of that that coping for someone else also means you're coping for yourself on something that you're doing that's very, very similar, if not one for one.
Well, yeah, for sure. I agree
and
with
like that's where like usually I'm like most dudes who agree with or are fine with Diddy, I think I have a story to tell.
I think that's another thing too. Like I told you at the beginning of the pod, I have a lot of brothers. So when I think about these evil fucking men, my brain automatically is like empathizing with them. Like he probably had some real trauma to be raping and beating people, but like I'm working on that in therapy, guys, because I be saving niggas that are like that too, and it's not cool. I'm like, oh, he just only slapped her one time. No, she probably hurt his feelings.
I mean, honestly, that's not your fault. That's our fault.
I'm working on that. You know, like that's me. Like I have a strong love for men, and I understand that men are like not allowed to feel their feelings a lot of time, which fuel these angry outbursts. But like, also, bitch, you're grown. Like, I'm not out here slapping every nigga that grabs my ass without permission. You know,
right?
It's just so
it's still like, assault.
Yeah. So I'm working on that. So like, that is probably where I'm coming from on the Diddy issue. Like, well, these other people were grown and wanted to be there, but it's like, but what about him? Yeah, blowing up a nigga's car. Because if my ex-boyfriend blows up a nigga's car because I don't want to fuck with him no more, like I would be fucking traumatized forever.
Yes,
yes,
that's that. I don't know how to get that mad. I don't even know. Like, what are the steps one takes to get that mad?
I've never thrown a nigga's clothes out. I've never hit nobody's car.
Exactly. I'm saying though,
if you are fucking me over, bitch, that's your
not
loss.
even like, and like, I don't mean like, oh yeah, like it was loud and like I bumped something and like it broke. I mean like, how do you plan it? That's a plan.
Yeah, like I have friends who pull up to niggas' cars and beat them with bats. Like, bitch, you were mad. You let that nigga get you mad. I would never get that mad. I'll laugh at a nigga's face before I beat a nigga's car up. Like, you're punching through, you're breaking.
But then also like, you have to think about how to not get in trouble when you did that too.
Well, you just like don't. You just skirt.
Oh,
the
you
fuck
don't.
Out.
Oh, you skip that part.
I've driven my bitches.
Okay, you can, yeah, I guess you can skip the reasonable part.
I'm beating that car up and I'm skirting the fuck out of there. I'm not doing that, but that's what they do. My homegirl was so
I'm
bad.
not doing that. You know these stories also well.
Grapes and chocolate in a nigga's yard for his dog to eat because she was mad. I said, "Bitch, you're a murderer."
No, that's not okay. Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love revenge. I'm here for revenge.
You're
that's
angry.
not okay.
Nobody could ever make. I don't give a fuck if you fucked my dad. I would never be that angry, bro. I just couldn't be that angry at anybody. Like that's you. That's they say I need therapy. That's therapy.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line.
I'm so sorry. I probably should have told you I was wildly out of pocket before you had me come on here.
You're all good. You are all good. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. We don't have to. Usually, everyone we have on here is very much so an artist. It's not an insult to them. Just like artists like to talk and like to talk about themselves and like it. And that's usually what the platform I do create it for. Yeah. But it is also always refreshing to be able to just like conversate with some of my guests sometimes too.
I am kind of talking about myself. I'm just like crazy. So all the things about myself are also fucking crazy. So just like,
fair enough.
I feel like you're right though. Like I have been like talking to myself about that. Like Mauri Haze is like this big energy and this big person, but like people really don't know who the fuck I am, like inside of that. And like my art is, like you said, so boisterous. It's not always like speaking. Like you can't listen to my music and be like, this is Mauri. If you listen to my music, you're like, this bitch said fuck all these niggas and she robbing niggas and where's the money, you know? And
right. It's not like, I mean, and for your comparison, it's not like when you listen to SZA and be like, oh, I just really know who SZA. Like I know that relationship was just
SZA just got issues and
yeah, like
SZA. Like no, you listen to me and you're like, so what does this girl do?
I mean, but no, I mean, I think like sometimes you even I listen to some songs for more of like a certain level of confidence that I need. Yeah. Like one of my favorite, actually, it's funny. I don't tell people this often, but sometimes I tell people that one of my favorite songs was. I forget the name of it, but it's I'm a boss ass bitch. Yep. See, bitch.
I'm a boss ass.
Like that should just get you lit. It gets you feeling.
I love niggas that love that song. Any nigga that knows that song, that's a good nigga, ladies. Just know that. Kage a good nigga. Oh my god. So Kage like Hokage?
What?
Kage like Hokage.
Yes. You said that so fucking fast.
I talk a little fast sometimes. It's because I'm a crack baby.
You wasn't born in the 80s though.
No, I know. That's crazy, right? I was literally born in
damn, your parents was on that shit late.
Yeah.
They was not letting it go.
She's still on crack. My mom, she lived in California somewhere. San Francisco. She's still a crackhead. She left me at like 2 months with my daddy.
We got to her. Damn, I'm sorry.
You know, like, but I am a crack baby, so I do think that's why I be like super speeding through shit sometimes.
I mean, it's cool. I'm
a cute crack baby. Like I ain't all fucked up. I do got a little bit of a lazy eye if you look real hard, but other than that, I'm cool. You wouldn't. Is
that one of the telltale signs? I'm a little bit of a crack baby. I got like, I got like a squinty eye.
Yeah.
I got like a fucked up eye.
The same eye.
Niggas is mirrors out here.
You know? I feel like that actually has to be something like genetically through black people because most black people that I meet with a squinty eye, it's always the same eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I was told. Like I can't remember the story of why I have it, but I was told when I was a baby I had something of a stroke, and like half my face was stuck.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, yo, like hearing the story scares me, but like obviously like I'm here right now. But I was like, yo, my face. Which one? Look. Nigga, damn. Look, so most people don't know because I've lived with it my whole life and I've learned how to correct my fucking face.
I'm so sorry.
But I used to hate. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I used to actually, because people always compliment my smile, but I used to hate my smile because part of my smile was my eye.
Yeah.
And then so obviously somewhere past like elementary, middle school, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta fix that shit.
I think I'm conscious about it too. Like if I'm doing photos, or like even now, if you notice, I like blink a lot. And
I feel that. No, same. That's why I do that same shit too.
Don't want to be having it. Like, what this bitch
being high all the time helps too, because that way my eyes are always low.
Yeah, I have like kind of almond, like almost Asian-y eyes.
Yeah, so low key, I can see that.
Yeah, so I just be like, and the lashes help.
But also, you wear glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, like people don't be fooled. She wore glasses. I saw her trying to pull up, and she had to put them on for a moment. I saw this. She had to put them on for a moment to turn. That's not safe.
Honestly, if you ride with me and I don't have my glasses on, you're putting your life at risk, especially at nighttime. My I have astigmatism. My depth perception is treacherous.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you're definitely an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we covered music. We got music on the way. Apparently, I thought it was just one project, but 2 projects on the way.
3 for real. This year,
3.
I'm stupid.
Damn. Okay, this is a good year for music. I'm even gonna hold. This is a good year for music. So please do. But like, okay, so you were just saying like since there's not so much identity in the music that you have now, like, is that something that you want to keep? Like, you want to keep it like that, or
no.
do you plan to like tell your story like and like let people know like who you are for real?
So With Your Trifling Ass was actually even down to the title versus like the title and the cover, everything. With Your Trifling Ass was meant to like be catchy, to be stuck in your head, to make you think about it. Like the title is crazy. You're like, bitch, what the fuck? I have to listen to this. And every single song, the hook is double each time in every single song. Like most of the time, it's you say the hook one time, verse, hook one time, verse. Every song on With Your Trifling Ass is hook, verse, hook verse because I wanted it to be catchy. Like right now we're in the age of TikTok.
Yeah.
I want bitches to be able to out the club, nigga who gonna snatch me out the club. Like that's what it was for, so that I could gain a little bit of traction. So that when I do put out my more heartfelt music that might be a little unconventional because I like unconventional styles of music, you already kind of like have heard me before. You might have something saved, and on Spotify, if I have your song saved and you drop something else, it puts you on my release radar. Okay. So it was actually really strategic to put out such a like boom bap, like girly pop, dum diddy dum dum type of project, like almost like Doja Cat with Moo.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I thought I hated that song, but then like I heavily fuck with Doja Cat because like. I listened to all her albums. She be rapping her fucking ass off, bro.
So when I was a baby stripper, I had a cow outfit and a whole routine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Backtrack. A what?
Baby stripper. That means when I was like freshly starting being a stripper when I was 18.
Oh, this is new lingo for me. Y'all should not use that term ever again.
It works in the club, but it doesn't.
There's no what?
That's how we refer to each other. So like if you're a baby stripper, you tell one of the vet strippers that you're a baby stripper, and they will help you.
Okay, and, as long as that's like a woman to woman term,
it's a woman to woman thing. If a man called me a baby stripper, I would slap the fuck out.
Yeah, because like I'm like, excuse me, or what? I was almost offended. I was like, what?
A novice when I was a novice stripper.
No, you good.
I had a whole routine to move, and honestly, even now, like, but so Doja Cat put out Moo, but I knew Doja Cat before Moo.
Oh shit.
Where's the Visine? I mean, I'm throw. She always has had bars, and so when Moo came out, I actually hated it. Because I'm like, this fucking bitch is so fucking good. And this is the song that blows up? A troll song? The bitch is playing with us and this is what makes her
I called it a troll song.
It's a troll song.
I said... And I was like, nah, she's like, this song is not for real.
No, it's a troll. But the bars in the song were still crazy. Yeah. So I took that as a bit of an inspiration. And I said, you know what? This bitch, if I just make the worst songs ever, they're at least going to go viral for being terrible. And then because like, oh my God, let me make it, girl, smash it and bang it. Like, I'm from that generation. You're from that generation. Yeah. Like we had horrible songs, but we all knew them. I'm a Gummy Bear. Terrible.
Oh fuck! Terrible. Don't bring me back there.
Gundam style.
No, that song was heat. We had whole YouTube like trends and all that shit.
Like a G6. These songs are all fundamentally terrible.
Yeah, damn.
But we loved them.
That's
and so
crazy.
That, like as an old head, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, maybe I just do some like,
Fuck, all the songs I remember are all bad.
Yeah, or like what's the
Black and Yellow is actually a terrible song.
It's a horrible fucking song.
I've never listened to that shit past that year.
It's terrible, bro. Or like. What's the niggas with the afro and the glasses and they used to wear like tight pants?
Oh, LMFAO.
LMFAO.
Yeah.
They were horrible. Yeah.
Yes.
What you don't talk at all?
No, I'm not mic'd up.
He's not mic'd up. What is the song?
I'm mic'd up. I'm a shuffling.
Yeah.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Shot. Like
it's crazy. Them songs all work.
Terrible.
Because they fit for moments.
Yes.
But
they're catchy. You can hear it right now and know every word. And that's what my goal was. Like Like this will get their attention. Like Kesha. Kesha has music now that's like heartfelt.
Honestly, that makes a whole lot of sense for Couldn't Be Me because like that was like it stuck in my head. Like I think like after I heard it, like for like after that, I can just hear that part in my head. And like it's not a bad song. Just you nailed the. I mean, like what some rappers always say is like their least favorite moment, like the radio moment.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing is supposed to be. It's a TikTok album. That was I literally told Carlos like before we work on anything that fucking matters to me, I need my TikTok album. Because after that, I'm hoping to have core fans. Because truthfully, for the last 10 years, I've been operating as just a model or like just an entertainer. Really, like I might host a show or I used to do like like co-ops where I'd get all the models and photographers and stylists together in one studio and we just all shoot as much as we can for one day and get the content. So like I'm a curator for real. So before I even wrote anything for this project, I had it all curated in my head like, this is how it's going to be. And the first song I wrote for it is Low. Drop the low. Low. So fucking stupid. A terrible song.
That song was so, like, that one got stuck in my head so bad. And like...
yeah. It's like, because I just wanted them to baby, do you love me? Like, just dumb shit. But what I will say is, the songs are very intentional. Like they're intentionally catchy, and the visuals will be just as.
They feel like going out songs.
Yeah.
I'm not a going out person, so I think it's where like they're like not. I don't go out too much.
What,
like
you
they're not
listen
my.
to Larry June?
Of course, I listen to Larry
Like a
June.
Larry June.
Hell yeah,
I love Larry
like
June.
June. June is fine.
That's my
June Gibbs, all the niggas.
I just did a YouTube. I was like writing something, and I had to look up Larry June type beat on YouTube. And I don't normally use YouTube beats, but Carlos is out the country.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, anybody Alchemist has worked with, like I like a.
You don't even have to tell me. I can look at you and see what you're into.
Damn, everyone's fucking say that. What the fuck?
Well, I'm also a stripper, so it's like my job to be able to look at it again.
That's fair. That's fair.
To him about immediately. You know?
That's fair. Like, yeah, I don't like when I want to listen to something like. I guess like because I'm from LA, like if I'm trying to listen to something crazy or like hard, like I'll listen to like Blueface and EBK.
Okay, I like Blueface. I like YG. That's my like.
Yeah, YG. It's crazy. My Spotify and my YouTube like algorithm knows I like YG more than I do because I don't search YG.
But it's always on there.
But yeah, I'm like, damn, I fuck with YG apparently, and I know all the songs.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny because like Portland has its own culture, but our culture heavily, specifically musically, relies on LA and the Bay Area.
I've noticed that a lot because I feel like a lot of the sound. Like actually, when I meet kids, like, even the white kids I meet around here, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you listen to Eve." I'm like,
they even try to emulate.
How the fuck do y'all like?
Accents.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know what they do, but like.
But it's like, and that's why, because it's like, and that's my thing. I'm from Portland. I'm born and raised. I was born at Emmanuel Hospital. Like, this is where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
I love Portland, and I think like as much as people talk shit about how we don't have our own sound, that's like the beauty here. You hear artists that do everything. And so for me, I think like generating my sound is important because there isn't like, you can't listen to my music and know I'm from Portland because there's no Portland sound. And what am I going to say in the song? Like, you're like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm in the motherfucking, what do they call us now? What the fuck? I'm in Puddle Town. Like, no.
Oh fuck.
Like,
do y'all have like a
Rose City? Like my home.
You know what's crazy? Like I've never recognized this area as Rose City because Pasadena exists. Yeah. Pasadena has the Rose Parade. We have the Rose Bowl. Yeah. It's all like most of my family's from Altadena and Pasadena, so like when I hear like Portland saying Rose City, I'm like, y'all niggas is fakes.
But we are the city of roses, and you know what? My family's originally from California, so I have like a lot of love for California. But I was born here, so like.
Okay. No, I mean that's fair. I mean.
So when you say that, I know exactly what you mean.
And I fuck it out here.
I'm from here, and I'm always like, why are we a Rose City? Like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fuck.
You also got a Long Beach too out here too, which is wild.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've lived in like almost all 50 states, and like the beach names are kind of like.
Yeah, there's a Long Beach out in the East Coast because I've lived in New York as well, and there's Long Beach out there. Actually, right now probably the best time to go because they've kind of like changed a lot of shit up, and like we just became like crazy type legal out there, and like there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
That's why it doesn't matter where I go. I'm cool. I don't give a fuck.
Oh wait,
I'm going everywhere, baby. Fuck it,
man. I smoke so much weed. I just everyone smokes weed.
My friends all smoke weed, so I probably wouldn't have that much fun with a bunch of angry stoners that can't smoke. Like, if I'm somewhere that's not, I'm like, all right, shut your bitch ass up.
I don't like going to places where I can't smoke because I'm not there very very long.
People don't think weed gives you withdrawals, but it does. You have a fucking attitude without that weed.
So so it's crazy. I actually correct people on that. Like most people who smoke already have issues. Like they would have had like you complain about them when they don't smoke before they started smoking. It's our Adderall. It's our mood regulator.
Medication, that's what I call it.
Yeah, it is our medication. Like the withdrawal is like now it's like having to face our fucking
reality. Your medicine. So my dad smoked weed and grew weed my whole life. So I really do love weed.
That's fire.
I just cannot. I used to use it.
No, I like for me like I couldn't do this. Like us talking this much is usually the result of weed.
If I was high right now, I would be quiet as fuck.
And so that's why. So when people, I had to learn about endocannabinoid systems, and I think that's.
The fuck did you just say?
So how it's called your endocannabinoid system.
Endocannabinoid.
Yes.
Okay.
So just like how you have like your other regulatory systems within your body, when you and it's not just weed that like kind of interacts with it. There's other things like different fruits and all these other things. Depends. But like it interacts with your body and basically like certain things like all the terpenes people talk about, like the myrcene, carotene, all these other like different components of weed, basically go into your body and start regulating you in the same way that vitamins do. So like if you have too much vitamin B, you're gonna pee green. Like weed has that. So in that same thing, like you should only take vitamins you're deficient in, or else your body's gonna have a negative reaction if you're overly supplied in that thing. With weed, you may shut down because that part of your brain that regulates that part for you doesn't need more of it.
Makes sense.
But the part that like maybe regulates something else, first like for how it works for me, I don't have enough of that to talk. I don't talk.
Yeah.
Like if I could shut the fuck up all day, I will. But like as soon as I smoke some weed, like now I feel like I gotta say the fucking word. I gotta say everything.
See, I can't. I'm like, I told you I get after like 18, I started getting. I told them I don't know if that was in here, but I started getting like weed induced psychosis. So I'm like, everybody's looking at me, they're talking about it, makes me anxious. They're like, everybody's judging all of the bad things that I think that I like ignore all day. They start to like literally like voices in my head, like they're watching you, that they think you're weird.
I definitely think that's a result of like how weed's kind of grown now.
Yeah, because I can smoke that old shit.
A lot of it's kind of been like, I think what people don't talk about like in the industry is like how honestly, people who have experience with flower and weed should now switch over to like the edible world. Yeah. Because like I've actually recommended to most people who don't smoke at all, there are things where it has like minimal THC. Yeah, that's and has high like CBC, like all the other C's and T's and G, all the letters and all that shit for weed. Yeah. And people like there was this lady, she was like, she had issues with her stomach, and I started. I don't know what it was. They never. I was no doctor. Okay. People come to me like I'm a doctor, and they start describing to me shit like I'm gonna be able to like tell them.
This
like,
is the perfect strain for that problem.
No, I can do that, but like I wasn't trained to be a doctor, so like I can just get there. I can't tell you all these scientific words that tell you what you also got. Yeah. Would be the problem. But this lady, she kept coming to me saying like she has some problems, and like I learned what CBG does. It helps inflammation of that type. And so I just like take the low dose. Minimal THC. She came and she's like, I don't like my doctor said I'm good now for a while. It don't cure it, but like it helps. Yeah, it regulated it.
It's medication. It's been medication in my life as long as I've known what weed is. My dad uses weed for IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. Like if he cannot go to the bathroom, he smokes weed. He can go to the bathroom. You know, I get migraines, and so I do take sometimes like different gummies for my migraines because it's like I know that my issue is the THC. Yeah. Like And marijuana is medicine. It's one of the earliest forms of medicine. So it's like my dad grows weed still sometimes. I can smoke that weed, surprisingly.
I mean, he's probably growing it from like from the same seeds. He's probably growing from like from really good genetics. That is his fucking strain. Oh, that's crazy. That's White Widow, and he's been growing that shit since I was. He's like, I got some old White Widow seeds right here.
I'm like, Dad, I'm not feeling good. I'm like feeling anxious. He's like, I got you. Hold on, and then so it's like
that's lit. That's super lit. And honestly, strains like. I think people, especially because it's not legal everywhere, and like we've just gotten to a point where it's so many varieties and strains, different types, that like people don't understand how important strain specificity is. Yeah. Like even me, I smoke different types of weed throughout the day as much as I possibly can, as much as I get my hands. Obviously, I can't have too many different types, but like I pick my weed like I pick my daily vitamins. I'll be like, I need this one because I'm about to go do this. Yeah, I need this one because I sleep time. I haven't eaten all day, so I need to smoke this one.
So I have underage friends who I buy weed for all the time. And I've noticed.
No, she don't.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I've noticed that they're so ignorant to it. Like to me, because it's medicine, before I go into the dispensary, well, what kind of weed do you need? And they're like, I don't know, whatever has the highest THC. And I'm like, but what about the other stuff? Like, you want the stuff that makes you sleepy or the stuff that wakes you up? You want some indica, sativa? Like, at least that. And they're like, I don't even know. And I'm like, you've been smoking weed since you were 12, bro. How you fucking don't know? But that's maybe like. Because I look at it as medicine. Like I'm like
the birth of the story. Like I've noticed that even people who come into work at working dispensaries, like when they're young, like when they're a lot younger. Dispensary job, guys. Hey, welcome to the industry.
Don't know shit about weed. I don't know shit about today's weed. I do know about weed. I can help, like Yeah. But I don't smoke.
Hey, no, that's a brave thing to do this day and age and get into the industry. People ask you some wild questions.
I be asking questions when I go into this dispensary. I'm like, which one do you smoke? How does it make you feel? Do your lips be tingly when you smoke that?
Lips tingly. Be like, this bitch don't get Nah, it's crazy. I tell people, like, people need to be that inquisitive about their weed. It's important. And like people, and like when I was butting and like regularly, I was encouraging my customers like, not asking more questions. Like I wouldn't even entertain. I would give them that attitude of like, Like the THC part is not gonna get you the answer you're looking for. Like I sometimes I'll be flat out with them. I'm like, hey, I would ask them like, hey, how many times have you asked that question? Like, got you what you're looking for? And they're like, and so like sometimes like, you just gotta coax them into the conversation, low key.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, people.
My friends always say I pick them the best weed because it's like for me, I'm like, okay, you don't want to tell me if it's indica or sativa. Let me think about who you are and what you need. Bitch, you be taking perks. That means you need some shit that puts you down, so I don't see you take no perks because I don't want to see you take that shit. Or, oh, you be doing the whippets. That means you like a head high, so I'm gonna get you some.
That's
you
wild.
know, like, or even like you're anxious as fuck all the time. So let me get you some weed that helps with that because bitch, shut up. Nobody want to hear you thinking that somebody following the car. That ain't even the police. Chill out. You know.
Yeah.
So I always pick good weed for my friends, which is funny because I don't smoke. So I think I'll do good working in the dispensary.
No, I got comments. If you're around weed people and like you just have it in.
Makes me sick. I be wanting to. Like, you was smoking that rose. I was like, oh my God, I just want a little hit of that motherfucker, but I would have been in this bitch.
KO'd. No, and I unfortunately, I do get very good quality weed. Yeah, either sleep or just too high.
Somebody was going, no, I was going to be sleep. Because I know I have sometimes I will smoke like if I'm on a hike with my
well I like to often get social weed. Like I get Tropicana cookies is one of my favorites, and the current like offhand one is Super Boof, and it's a little bit more relaxing.
I think I've heard of Super Boof.
It's popular. It's very, very popular right now.
If I smoke weed and I start to feel like the little psychosis, I literally force myself to sleep. It's the same thing I do if I have an anxiety attack. You just yawn, like force yourself to yawn.
I can't do.
Pretend.
I guess I can do that.
And then go to sleep.
Yeah, not struggle. I mean, like I just smoke.
Do you sleep?
Not a lot.
I don't sleep. I sleep like 3 hours.
Like I used to sleep a lot less. I've gotten better at sleeping now. Like I had to like train myself to sleep at some point.
I did that thing where they tell you to take melatonin for like 5 days straight.
Don't do that.
You want to go to bed.
Nah.
Boy, that shit didn't do shit.
Because melatonin fucks you up too.
I was so asleep. I pissed the bed, bro. I was asleep. You can't wake up off. And kids have accidents. I don't give a fuck, y'all. I am crazy.
Nah, you good.
Kids have accidents when you give them melatonin. And I give my son melatonin. And I'm like, he doesn't pee himself a lot, but sometimes he'll have an accident. He's 6 years old. That's crazy. Damn. And then I took the fucking melatonin. And I'm like, well, I'm like in the dream. I'm in the dream. I'm at the toilet seat, but I can't lift the toilet seat up. I start feeling wet.
I've heard that one often, actually. That's specific, like something like that specific like scenario for people. Like that's how it happens.
When you start to feel it wet, it's because you're imagining that you're peeing on.
Like you trying so hard.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I'm like running through a church, like trying to get to the bathroom, like. And so then I realized, like, damn, maybe I shouldn't give my kid melatonin on some mommy shit. And also, a lot of people don't know I have a kid, but I have a kid.
No, I mean, actually, like before I glad you reminded me because I did want to ask you about that. Like, as far as like being a mom, being an artist, being a parent, like, I really and also realized how long we've been going for.
Yeah, we're talking. I told you, I'm a yapper.
Nah, I'm fucking with them. We don't too often get too many long episodes, but like, this is probably our last topic. But kind of like give people a little bit more information about you. Like, what the fuck is that like? Being a mom, being an artist. Like, you hear about it, like. You hear about the whole crazy stories. You got Cardi B stories all the time. Of course, you hear every other artist and shit like that going on. But like for you, like being a more realistic person for my world.
I'm a human.
Yeah, like I don't expect myself to be meeting Cardi B tomorrow.
I'm from Winco still. It's okay.
For real, the vegetables be easy to grab. What's that shit like? How's that balancing?
So my son is autistic.
That what? And you doing all this, nigga?
My son is like the smart autistic.
Okay.
Kind of a very cool little Albert Einstein. He is 6 years old. He can do chemistry, algebra. Like he's really he's smarter than me. Like I have are you smarter than a 5th grader? I'm not smarter than a 6-year-old.
Okay.
So like for his birthday, we're doing a number themed party. Last year for his birthday was a number themed party. We gave his friends flashcards. He picked out which flashcards each friend needed. He's very, very hyper intelligent. So he comes everywhere with me. I don't have any help. I'm a single mom. I was married. I'm divorced. He's military. He goes to his dad for like 1 or 2 months out the summer. The rest of the year I have him. He was almost here with me tonight, but I have a cousin in town because my uncle passed away. So
shuts out.
So yeah, Genesis. That's my son's name.
That's a dope name.
He's a dope kid. For the most part, I bring him everywhere with me. It can be super overwhelming because he's like, I'm like filming my podcast and he's asking for chicken nuggets. And hey, bro,
his brain's always firing off.
Yeah, and it is really hard. But and a lot of times, like when I'm very frustrated, I like, that's my complaint. Like, if I didn't have my son all the time, like, I could do more. If I had some help, if somebody would just fucking help me, I could have a regular, like, I can't have a job. I haven't had a job. I've been home almost 2 years. I haven't had a real job. That's why I'm a stripper. I don't really like being a stripper. It's not fun for me, but I have to feed my kid.
It's one of the things, it's quick money. It's like,
to sleep, I go to work. You know?
It's quick and convenient.
Yeah, and it can be really challenging. I bring him to photo shoots. Literally, like, he gets off of school at 4:30. So in the morning, I wake up, I put him on the school bus, I go back to sleep till 9. I wake up, I do all my whatever reels.
Yeah, like your career is not, like, right now, your career.
Yeah.
Your career is his career.
Yeah. So then I pick him up from the bus at 4:30, and then we go back outside and do whatever. And I get him whatever he wants to eat on the way. And he's my little road dog. And yeah, it is challenging. I know a lot of other women who have quit art completely because they had children. That will never be me. It could never be me. I love my kid, and I love my kid enough that I just explain to him, like, you know, I know you want to go home. I know you want to do this, but guess what? Mommy wants the best for you one day, and, like, I hope, and it could be a fool's dream, but I hope this does it. And so he'll say that. Or, like, my kid is really smart, so if we're struggling really bad, like, he's like, Mommy, I know we're poor right now. Maybe we can, like, DoorDash so we can have extra money. So he is like my little best friend, but it's like, because he understands so much, like when I was leaving to come here, he literally was like, okay, Mommy, have fun with your podcast. Don't talk too much. He'll hear like other, like, you know, he's at my podcast. So he's hearing like texts say, okay, guys, we got to keep these episodes shorter. Like the sweet spot is an hour and 30 minutes. Right. And he's good with numbers. So he remembers that, an hour and 30 minutes. Or like, Mommy, he's also really helpful though. Cause he's like, Mommy, you said we had to go here by 6 o'clock. It's 5:50. We're not going to make it there because the miles between here and there, like literally at 6. So
little co-manager.
Yeah. And it's really cool. But yeah, it is frustrating. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm not like giving him everything that he needs. And then sometimes I feel like I'm not giving me everything that I need. And I just like, I never want him to feel like anything was above him, but also like knowing that this, if like, and you know, so many people want to be famous and so many people want to be artists, but like for me, it's strictly off of love. So if this is what's going to make me happy enough that I can like be a healthy mom, because like if I wasn't doing this, I would be a depressed evil bitch. Right. You know? So like, yeah, I think it's a double-edged sword. And I don't even know if I got to the point because
I think you explained it very well. Like you got it. Like it sounds like, well, like, and you're handling it seems like you're handling it very well,
I'm
but
lucky,
like it seems like it seems like it's a challenge, and but like at the same time, like it also sounds like the challenge for you is worth it.
Yeah.
And like I think every mom like has that complaint, like I could be, or has that, like that realization and complaint, like I could be doing more without my kid here with me right now. But like at the same, I don't think that's like a bad thing to say. I think that's more of like you're acknowledging the stress that you're under at that moment, and like that shit's real. Yeah. Like that shit is realistic. It's like a lot of dudes get to walk around and like not have to have that same burden. Like
7 kids. I have 1 kid.
Like
they not doing
Nick Cannon has how many kids, but he's also like running all this stuff. Like I've almost never seen, like it's very rare I've seen him with his kids, you know? Or like you hear about that story where like Nick Cannon.
He goes with his kids.
Yeah, and like I think that's so like that's more of like the comparison of like, you know, male artists and women artists is that like their careers are kind of orchestrated differently, and the things that they have to balance within their lives. I think men have to sort of balance like the ego that of having a family or kids or wife or whatever it may be. Women have to balance the work. Yeah, like the struggle, the struggle, like and the emotional toll it takes to deal with and balance, like because historically women are the people who like deal with the kid in the situation, even when like you're trying to pursue being an artist, you know, and like that shit's got to be hard. That shit's got to be tough.
Regular women, right? 'Cause I'm not a regular woman.
Facts.
But regular women who have regular jobs, like they're like my baby daddy is also an artist. He sucks. He's a terrible rapper, but he is a rapper. He can balance being in the Army full time and rapping and having a girlfriend and paying his bills because he doesn't have to worry about a kid. And he can keep advancing in his career because he doesn't have to worry about his kid for real. Whereas I put all of my aspirations on side for 6 years, which means I'm 28 years old. And if I would have been pursuing all the things that I was interested in from the time that I met him until now, I could have been further than him in life. But I sacrificed that. There's a big sacrifice to being a mother. I sacrificed those things for my child. I sacrificed those things for my marriage. And now, like, the marriage is gone, but the child is still here. And all of the responsibilities that come with it. And so it's like, for regular women, it's the same thing. They sacrificed all these things. And now, specifically single women are like either coming back into the workforce or trying to manage the workforce. And they don't have the... If your babysitter cancels, you're getting fired. It has happened to me like 6 times. You know, your jobs are not understanding. They're like, all right, bitch, well, this is your second time for your babysitter canceling, bitch, and we ain't doing that. So fuck out of here. And then you're stuck in this loop of poverty. Like, I feel often, like, outside of the art thing, like real world shit, I feel stuck in the cycle of poverty because it's like, if I get a good job, they cut my benefits off immediately. The benefits include daycare. Daycare costs as much as 2 checks a month. That's all of your money a month. How am I going to pay my bills? Now you're cutting me off of benefits because I make too much. Now I can't afford the childcare, and now I can't work this job, and now I lost this job, and I have to wait 3 months to get benefits again. It's like a literal perpetual cycle of poverty, and then people are looking at me like, you're not doing better for yourself. You're not doing better for your kids. You're living off the system. And it's like, well, bitch, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You look at these trades. I'm like, okay, let me go be a dental assistant. Fucking $25,000. Who fucking has that? Bitch, I can't get a job because I can't pay for childcare. Because if I get a job to pay for childcare, I'm not going to have food to feed my kid or a place to live.
Yeah, so it's not, it's an impossible balancing act, honestly. Like, and even like, I think like, because I think like even just doing without, like, I don't have those sort of same responsibilities. It's just me and my lady, and that's it. And so like, even then, like, that's a hard balance, like, enough as is.
Yeah.
And like, so like, even now, I couldn't even imagine like even like when I talk to my mom like all the time and be like, just, you know, we just should be chopping it up sometimes, and like and so, you know, like as she's explaining stuff to me, like, well, like how we grew up and all that stuff, like, or even just thinking back to it, it's like, fuck, bro, like that's it. Like I don't know how I would have managed that in that balance myself. And so like, it is honestly like, it's very commendable to even like see that happen, because like, I'm sitting here being like, how am I gonna pay for gas for myself? And like, you're thinking like, how am I gonna pay for gas and also get this little nigga food? like that's like $10 plus an extra whatever the fuck a kid needs to eat is like every day. Like every day, that's a double fear. Yeah. And like, so I get that. Like,
Genesis turned 6 yesterday.
Oh, I didn't get eaten.
Yeah. So he turned 6 yesterday. He got everything he wanted for his birthday, and his like dad and I got him a party at Urban Air, which is like $450. I had to choose between making sure that his party happened and paying my utilities on time. So I made sure his party happened, and now I'm going to have to figure out how to pay my utilities on time. And that's because I think about my childhood, right? And like, you never want your kid to know that they're going without. And my kid doesn't go without. And I would rather go without. I haven't got a pedicure. I do nails, but it's like nice to get a pedicure.
Yeah, like having someone else do that shit is different.
I haven't got a pedicure in 2 years. Like the entire time that I've been divorced, I have not had a pedicure. I have not, like, I often sacrifice for him. And I will say that is like one thing. And like, it also does like make me feel bad that like I have to put him to sleep to go to work. You know, like anything could happen while I'm gone at work. But some people have villages, and I'm just unfortunately not blessed with a village. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do, put the little home camera up, go get my shmayan, and like come home and hope I wake up in time to get him on the school bus at 6 a.m. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and even when I was like, you know, single or had a boyfriend before I had my son, you're right. It's like, you're thinking about feeding you. You're thinking about feeding your partner. If you have a fucking cat food gets fucking expensive when you're broke.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I got a cat too.
So fucking expensive when you're broke. And so I have a cat. I have fish. I have a kid.
Oh, shit.
My family asked me, they can't watch my kid, but they can ask to borrow $60, you know. My friends need stuff, and I'm a very empathetic and loving person. It's like, I actually put like everybody before me. And so this is the one place where I'm selfish. Like, I'm going to make my art. I'm going to go to this event. I'm going to do this. I don't give a fuck if y'all mad that I brought my kid up in here. Guess what? He in this motherfucker. And yeah, he touched your painting. And so what? I'm sorry. He didn't make it. You know? Because there has to be somewhere where I'm selfish, where I draw a line for me. If I sacrifice everything else, like, you know, and I think that that's where a lot of mothers, like, people talk shit about moms, like, this bitch is on food stamps, but she wouldn't pay to get her nails done. Well, if that made that bitch happy,
yeah, like,
she doesn't kill herself.
It's like she probably hasn't done that in how long?
Yeah, you know?
Like, Jesus.
So yeah, I think like that's where.
And even still, something you have to have your kid with you to do a relaxing thing, and like you have to be a mom while trying to relax.
Do you know how not fun it is to bring a kid to a nail salon?
Oh, I know. I used to be that kid that was in a nail salon.
Imagine if you can't, like, kids today have phones. there are people who can't afford to get their kid a phone. Like, imagine
Yeah,
that
like,
kid in there just.
That's been used childhood. If I'm being real with you, like, because I remember being in the nail salon and like
Lord,
I know I was annoying. I know I was annoying as
Mommy.
fuck.
I didn't have a mom. I had.
I over
dad,
like
so.
fucking around on the floor and doing dumb shit, touching shit on the fucking walls.
So I have like the opposite. Like I had a dad, a single dad. Fuck him, by the way. Really abusive. But he's like, I'm at the fucking car shop. He's under the fucking car with his homeboys fixing up the cars. And I'm like, can I have a bubble wrap dress? Like, just fucking doing whatever, you know? It's like, we didn't. We didn't have, I'm fucking playing with motor oil in the corner, slapping the puddle, you know? Like,
yeah.
My son, thank God I can afford to give this nigga a phone because this, like that phone saves every event I go to. He's sitting in the corner with his headphones.
Need a little entertainment.
Yeah. And if his phone dies, please take mine expeditiously. Fuck these pictures. Fuck all these people. Take it and go sit down.
I don't care who messaged me. They ain't
yeah,
important.
it's not important. But I'm lucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because my kid likes math. He likes learning.
Oh, that's lit.
So he's not watching dumb shit on the phone. He's watching college professors teach him math. I worry about like other people who like tablet kids is what they call them.
Yeah.
It's just like, them little niggas are watching Skibbity Toilet. Like,
yeah. If you ever know something dope to check out, I don't know if you ever have. Crash Course is really, really dope. They do short form courses of like any subject you could think of, from math, social, like school shit. If you just want to be like on some philosophy type shit, all that. They break it down really, really simple. Give examples. I think like John Green and his brothers and all the people who work with them orchestrated. Really, I learned a whole bunch of shit from there because, like, you know, I didn't pay attention all the time in school, so I had to like backtrack. Yeah, I had to double back on some stuff.
if I was at that.
But shit, fuck. I hate to no, you're good. I hate to cut us off. I want to get out of Cat's hair because you know he needs a studio back.
Yes.
But before we get out of here, one, thank you for talking with us. You're a joy to have on the show.
Great time.
You're more than welcome to come on back.
I would love to.
Please let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh shit. Well, you can Google me. My name is Mauri Haze. I will pop up, and so will all of my social medias. But it's Mauri Haze on every single thing. That's Mauri space HAZ as in zebra E. Mauri Haze. Yeah, you can look me up anywhere at that name.
It was easy to find on Instagram. Yeah. It's easy name.
I have 10K, so I do pop up as soon as you type it out.
10K, whatever, nigga.
I worked hard for that 10K. Okay.
We're trying. Okay,
I've had
we're
that
trying.
account for 10 years though. That's $1,000 a year.
No, I've had my account for too long, but also like I haven't really been doing shit for real with it
they
forever.
say we're supposed to fucking just start new accounts.
I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not doing that either, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Fuck you.
No, I've done that and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
All right, yeah, they're just trying to get more audience on the shit. Yeah. But all right, stoners, thank y'all for joining us. Please go check out Mari's new songs that just dropped. Because it couldn't been you if you missing out on her music. But yeah, go ahead and listen to her new shit. She also has 3 new projects coming for y'all this year, so stay tuned. Go check out her podcast that she has come out.
Yeah, Say It With Your Chest podcast. That's Say It With Your Chest podcast on everything. It's not typed the same on everything for that one. So just look for the high yellow. So
do your best. Do your best.
Yeah. Look for the high yellow girl and the dark skinned man yelling at each other.
For sure. They got a few episodes up with us too. And of course, do not forget y'all when y'all are here on Hawthorne and y'all just walking up and down, going to the bars, going to the restaurants, or do whatever you do. There's a nice little shop right here next to a coffee shop by the name of Fried Melon Art Studio. Please come down and check them out because they got some wonderful art for you guys to look at. A cool ass studio owner, by the way, and awesome ass merchandise like bracelets, clothes, and all the like for y'all to come and look at. Hey, honestly, real shit.
You know, that's like a problem here. The parking here, easy, loved it.
Yeah, easy parking too. And you know, once you grab you something, you got plenty of other stuff you can grab up and down the street too. But yeah, come check them out. Fried Melon Art Studio, easy to find on Maps, Google, and Instagram. Stoners, thank y'all for watching, and as always, stay high, and of course, still till they are gone. Fuck ice.
Yeah, fuck ice.
All right, we are done.
I'm a yapper, I told you.